to my channel and to another What I Eat in a Day. I'm so sorry I skipped last week. Basically, it can be quite tricky sometimes to make sure that I have a video going up every Saturday. And I think that going forward, I'm going to aim for a Saturday. But if it doesn't happen, I'm not going to put too much pressure on because sometimes I can't do it. Life is really busy, especially now the kids are off for summer break. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing okay. I've actually been quite poorly over the last couple of weeks. Not COVID, but kind of similar symptoms. So just really run down, achy joints, achy bones, cold and flu kind of symptoms. So a really heavy head, really bad cough, runny nose, a really high temperature, just not been feeling that great. And combine that with working full time and having 2 kids and I've just not had that recovery time. So it's been a bit tricky, but I genuinely feel like I'm coming through the end of it now. And combine that with, I was on the week of my period as well. I was just not having a good time at all. But like I said, I feel like I'm coming through the end of it now. I feel like I'm pretty much getting there with it all, but it's been mega. It's been quite tough. But anyway, as I mentioned, the kids are off school for the break now, so that's very exciting for them. And yeah, I booked today off, so it's actually a Wednesday the 31st of July. So I booked today off to spend with the kids, and I thought I'd film more about eating a day because I needed to make sure that to get one filmed, and I thought, what better day than one I booked off, so that's great. So I'm just literally sitting down for breakfast. As you've just seen, I've just whipped up some apricot and honey yogurt. This is so delicious. It's such a nice and refreshing way to start the day. Incredibly light but sweet and airy. And I've just combined that with a big mug of coffee because I'm definitely going to need that today to get me through because I didn't sleep that great. So yeah, anyway, we're going to get on with it. No plans for meal-wise today. I'm going to have a look what we've got and kind of just wing it if I'm honest. Although I did pick up some noodles from Marks and Spencer's the other day. Some of their new noodles that they were advertising on their Instagram. And I might have those for lunch, which is kind of pushing the boat out for me. Normally I wouldn't have anything that heavy for lunch, but I'm just kind of feeling like trying them. So I picked up those. We'll have a look at those later, but I anticipate those to be quite high in point value. And for dinner tonight, absolutely no idea. I'm kind of umming between, because it's quite sunny, having something like hot dogs. Just because whenever the sun's out, I automatically think of burgers, barbecue food, kebabs, sausages, that kind of thing. Or I might go down the other route and have some kind of like meatball Asian situation, which again, very different vibe, but we'll see what we fancy later. Outfit wise, I'll run it through very quickly. I have my Topshop shorts on, which I really like. These are kind of like a distressed sort of finish. I really like them, kind of like a paper bag waist. They're nice and comfortable. And then this top is just a lovely cami, which has a really nice side detail. You can't really see on camera, but it kind of just ties and it's just really pretty. And it has a nice square neck as well, with the ties that go all the way around the sides. I really like this. It's kind of just like in this mauve colour. No makeup on as of yet, but I do have my Clover bracelet on, which I really love, and my Apple Watch, and everything else is pretty much basic. So anyway, that's the outfit. I'm going to finish my breakfast and then I will check back with you guys for lunch. It's lunchtime and I've done a bit of a naughty and I ordered the kids a McDonald's. Now, I've only got myself a iced latte, which is so delicious and so underrated. These are so good. These are about 150 calories, so make of that what you will in terms of WW point values. I can't really be sure. I'm sure that it's on the app if you guys want to go and check it out, and if I can be bothered I will have a look after. But I do need to make myself some physical lunch, and I was going to have those noodles, but honestly the weather's really warm. I'm not overly hungry, so I might have scrambled eggs, guys. I might have scrambled eggs because I just don't want any heavy noodles. Maybe I'll have those noodles for dinner. Maybe I'll have them on another day. Who knows? But for now, I've kind of changed my mind. And I think I'm going to have scrambled eggs because it's nice and light. It'll fill me up. And I just can't be bothered. It's that time in the afternoon where I fancy something sweet, and yesterday I whipped up some Millionaire shortbreads. I love these so much, and I've tried to make them in a few different ways. I've tried to make them more calorie friendly. I've tried to make them dairy free. I've tried to make them in so many different ways. The full fat way is the best way. So it's just something that I have, you know, every now and again. I don't make them all the time, but I'm gonna have myself one of these. So yeah, this is the Millionaire shortbreads that I've made. As you can see, there's caramel, chocolate shortbread. So in terms of calories, who knows? They're gonna be very high, guys. I suppose what you could do is search for like an M&S caramel shortbread, a Costa one, a Starbucks, and kind of gauge it that way. But honestly, if I did that, it would probably discourage me from eating them, which I don't want to do because I feel like everything in moderation. So I have this nice square here. There's a good 300 calories in this, I have to say, but I'm going to eat it anyways, especially considering the fact that I've only had eggs for lunch, which were 0 points in WW. I had one of those 50 calorie breads, which are like 1 point, and I had a bit of ketchup and a bit of Lurpak, so I can definitely afford to have this, and I'm very excited. I'm going to have it with a glass of Coke Zero, and that will make me very happy indeed. It's time to make dinner, and I'm just going to whip up a really simple teriyaki beef with the ingredients that I basically have lying in the fridge that need eating. So I have some tender stem broccoli, garlic, fresh ginger, a carrot. I also have some sesame seeds, which I think would be nice for sprinkling on the top. I have a pre-made teriyaki sauce from a sachet, some breadcrumbs, which are going to be going in the mince because I'm thinking about doing meatballs. So like a teriyaki meatball situation. I have some rice portioned out for Andrew and I, some olive oil, and some beef mince, along with a red pepper that needs eating as well. So all I'm going to do basically is chop my veg, get that frying, get the ginger in, get the garlic in, let that become nice and aromatic, soften the peppers, soften the carrot. I don't have any onion, which is crazy for me, so I won't be adding onion today, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, such is life. I don't have any, so I can't bother going to the shop. And once that's done, I'll add the meatballs, which I'm going to shape out. Once I've combined a bit of water with the breadcrumbs, salt and pepper, and the meat, get those bowled out, fry them. In fact, actually no, I'm going to change the order. I'm actually going to fry my meatballs first, then take them out, put them in a bowl, and then use that oil to fry off and soften the veg. So anyway, yes, this is what we're having, and it should be a nice and speedy one. And it's really adaptable as well, so whatever meat you have, or even if it's just veggie, you can use whatever you like, and it's just really simple. So I think to start with, I'm going to add the ground beef to the bowl, followed by the breadcrumbs, which I'm not going to add all of because I kind of feel like I do it by sight. I very rarely do it completely off measurement. I just find that these things tend to go better when I use my judgment. I'm going to add some rock salt and also a generous sprinkling of coarse pepper, and I'm literally going to bring this together by hand. And then once that's combined and it's all kind of infused and everything like that, I will not only hold my bracelet up to prevent it getting meaty, but I'm going to shape them into meatball shapes. And then I'll fry them in some nice quality olive oil till they've gained some nice colour. And then once they have got a bit of a crust going on, they've caramelised slightly, I'll pop them into a different bowl. And then I'll get my ginger, my carrot, my garlic, my pepper, all cooking and softening down in that meaty glaze, and it'll be delicious. Okay, I'm gonna just take out meatballs of about this size, not too big, and I'm just gonna roll them into a shape, pop them on a plate, and I'll probably get a good, I don't know, 12 to 15 meatballs out of this amount of meat. And they don't have to be perfectly sized. I just kind of, again, I use my fingers that pretty much have developed a tactile memory at this point, but just the right amount. Okay, so I have made those meatballs into the nice shape that I would like, and I've just washed out that bowl that I had the meat in, just so I can, once these are fried up, I can just pop them into that bowl whilst we cook the veg in the meaty glaze. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some nice olive oil to the pan and then get those frying until they've developed a nice bit of crust. It was really delicious and really simple and a fantastic way for using up any veggies in your fridge, and you can just chuck anything in there. It's really flavorful, really filling. So yeah, that was dinner. I'm likely to call it a night. I don't think I'll have any fruit tonight just because I'm quite full, and also I don't really have, like, I have berries and stuff, but I'm unlikely to have those at night. Normally I would have an orange, but I'm just not feeling it, so I think I'll most likely call it a night, apart from a bit of Coke Zero, water, that kind of thing. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up, and obviously I can't give you an accurate point value for everything, but if you were to point that meal up, I would guesstimate it, I don't know, 12, 13 points with the rice, because the veggies were free, the mince isn't that high. We didn't use a ton of oil, so I would say majority of it would come from the rice, the oil, and the teriyaki sauce. But anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.